let me take your tour for this. Logical operators. Logical operators. Right, logical operators. When you come across the logical operators, guys, okay, so you have something called as like this. You have a unary operator in this. You have unary operator and you have binary operator. In unary operator, you have tilt operator. In binary operator, you have and you have or. Right? Now coming to here, what this is? And means and പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? Okay, or പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? Negation പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് basic ആണ്. ഇത് powerful operators ആണ്. If you want to read any logical operators, guys, these operators are very much powerful on it. Correct? Like you can compress the lines by using the logical operators. Right? For all the logical building programming, so you need these operators. So you need to know about it. And these are all the basic gates which you can tell about it. Okay, EC people are much fond about this. Combination of this, you can make it AND, XOR, XNOR, that, this, all the gates you can make it. Okay, I can tell you entire circuit diagram you can have it in your system is on the base of this off adder, full adder, that, this, everything is depending upon this. And this is the three components which you need to know about it, right? So coming here, guys, what do you mean by AND? Okay, I'll just give you one example. There will be something called as imbu and imbi, two character. Okay, one is called as imbu, other one is imbi. These are two characters. I'm taking the example. You just need to know what is it is, right? So look on here, guys. So it is nothing but the output which you need to have it, right? Now, what we're gonna do is, okay, for example, okay, I will tell you one thing, okay? Look on here, guys. When imbu and imbi are full close, okay, they are on the fight, right? Look on here, guys. Look on here. Just I'm telling you for your concept, right? Imbu is right, imbi is also right. Now who is right, guys? Actually, imbi is right. Right, imbi is right. Right, guys. Okay. Now here what it is. When you come across 1 and 0, right? So 1 and 0, right? So 1 and 0 you have it. Okay, or else I'll give one more or other one example. Right, there are like two characters in my thing, imbu and imbi. Okay, there is one big bench. Okay, big bench. I want to lift this bench. To lift this bench, I want a 2%, and the 2% name is imbu and imbi. Right now, now in this presence, both are there. Okay, here also there is one person. Here also there is one person. Here is imbi and there is imbi. All right. Can they lift this? Can they lift this bench, guys? They can lift the bench. The operation is executed. It's okay. In the next operation, only imbi is there. Sorry, imbu is there. Right? Imbi is not there. Right? Imbi is not there. Can imbu alone can like lift the bench? It cannot. Right? So that's the reason it is voided, guys. So that will become what? 0. Right? Now coming here. Now here, imbu is not there. Imbi is there. Right? So what happens now? What happens now? Can she alone? Can she lift the bench? No, she cannot. Imbu itself cannot lift it. Can imbi can lift it? No. So what happens? This will become 0. Right? So now here it is. Imbi is also not there. Imbi is also not there. Can bench alone can lift itself, guys? No. The operation is not successful. That's what is 0. The overall expression what you can come across is this is the AND thing, guys. Okay, you need to have both the person to get the operation done. If any one of the person is not there, it will not execute it. Right? Same thing with or also. Okay, so I'll take a two example. I'll take a two example here. I'll just say like imbu and imbi. Okay, two characters. All right. This is something like this, guys. Here in place of bench, you have chair now. Okay, you have chair now here. Right? So I don't know how to draw the chair, so I'm just drawing it. Okay, so look on like this. We'll have a chair. Right now I have it like this. Both of them I have it. Imbu is also here, imbi is also here. Can they lift the chair, guys? Yes, they can lift the chair. The operation is done. Here, guys, imbu is there, imbi is not there. Can imbu can alone lift the chair, guys? Yes, he can alone can lift the chair. Or right, so imbu is not there, imbi is there. Can she alone can lift the chair? Yes, she can also alone can lift this chair. Now both are not there, guys. Can chair itself can lift it, guys? It cannot lift it. The answer will be what? 0. All right, here, what is this? Any one of the condition, if it is true, the output will be what? True itself. That is what you need to know about it. What do you mean by negation? Negation is always a liar. Vice versa. I will take a two character over here. Same persons, right? One is Imbu, other one is Imbi. Right? Now, Imbi is full love. In love, she asks Imbu, do you love me? Actually, Imbu doesn't love, right? Imbu doesn't love, right? Now, what if Imbu tells to Imbi, no, I don't love, right? What happens? Whether Imbu will be alive, this? No, right? He will be definitely be killed, right? So, what he will tell it Imbu to be safer side? What he will tell it? Yes, baby, yes. All right. So, he will tell it what? Now, in this happiness, Imbi will ask Imbu, do you have money? Shall we can go to shopping, right? At this time, Imbu has money. He knows that if he tells yes, he's gone. All right. So what he'll tell her, Imbi, there is no money. Right. So what is this? It is always a vice versa. Whenever you have zero, it will give you one. Whenever you have one, it will give you zero. Just the opposite thing. Right. Take down this case. Take down this neatly. You take down this. This is the logical operators. And trust me, honest, this is very, 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 very important. Take down this. Guys, done? Guys, done? Done, 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 done. Okay. One more thing which you need to know about is done, guys. Guys, done, done, done. Shall I go for the next concept in this itself? Okay. Now, listen up here. Listen up here. What we're gonna be doing is something like this, guys. Okay. Something like this. There is something which you need to know about it. It is an advanced thing which you need to come across because when I do with the logical programming, this is needed. Okay, when you even watch even in odd program, so this is used. Okay, so just I'm telling it here. Just know about this. Okay. Now when you tell it as and, right? So when you tell it as like and, how this is working, this is very important. Okay. If the first condition is true, guys, if the first condition is true, then only it will check the second condition. When it is a and, then only it will check the second condition. Depending upon this 1 or 0, it will give you the output. What is this, guys? When the first condition is true, then only it will check the second condition. Depending upon this condition, 1 or 0, it will give you what? Output called as whatever the output is. There are like two test cases over here. In the second test cases, what it does, if the first condition is false, if the first condition is still false, in the AND condition, no matter here 1 or 0, it will never check it. It will directly give the output called as 0. It uses the common sense which we don't have it. What is this? Whenever I have 1, it will check for the second condition. Depending upon this condition, 1 or 0, it will give the output. Whenever I have 0, it never check the second condition. If it is 1 or 0, it doesn't matter to this. So that it directly goes and gives you what? 0. If it is 1 also, it will give 0. If it is 0 also, it will give 0. Why to check it? Instead of that, it will never check this one. Never ever check this one. This condition, it will never check it. It will never go to it. It increases speed of execution and will give you directly the output called as 0. Understood so much? Whenever it is R, okay, whenever it is R, okay, even this here also there is a 2 conditions. Okay, when the first input is 1 in the OR condition, no matter what it is here, 1 or 0, it doesn't care about it. It will ignore this one second input and directly will give you 1. Look out here, guys. You don't want to check it. Well, what is my second condition? When the first condition is what? 1. Even if it is 1, it will give you 1. Even if it is 0, it will give you 1. Why? Because it's OR. Any one of the conditions is true, it will give you the true itself. If the first condition is false, the first condition is what, guys? False. Then it will go and check the second condition. Depending upon this 1 or 0, it will give you the output for you. Got? This is how the OR logic works. This is how the entire circuit also works. The current flow, it is also working. Got? Guys, this is very important. Take it down, guys. I will repeat it. In the AND logic, if the first condition is true, then only it will check the second condition. Depending upon the second condition, it will give you the output. If the first condition is false in the AND, it will never check the second condition, no matter what it is, 1 or 0, it will give the output called as what? 0 itself. In the OR, if the first condition is true, it will never going to check the second condition, because second condition might be 1 or 0, it doesn't matter at all. It will directly give the output called as what? 1. If the first condition is 0 in the OR, then only it will go and check the second condition. All right, 1 or 0, depending upon that, it will give the output. Right, take this. This is very important.